gosh, it's you. Assalamualaikum. 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 Whoa. Assalamualaikum. Perfect. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome to week 2 of remembering Allah Ta'ala's names. This week we're having focused on 4 more names. Number 1 is As-Salam. Number 2 is Al-Mu'min. Number 3 is Al-Muhaiminu. And number 4 is Al-Aziz. Let's go. The first one we're going to focus on is As-Salam. You might notice that Salam, As-Salam, the name of Allah, sounds very similar to the Muslim greetings, As-Salamu Alaikum. It also sounds very close to Islam and Muslim because they're all the same root. The root is peace. Then it only makes sense that our God has a name, As-Salam, the one who gives peace. When you wish each other Salaam Alaikum, you're saying, may you have peace. But how can people have peace? Somebody has to provide it for them, and that is Allah. That in itself is a gift from Allah, His name being used to spread peace and love between each other. It is actually one of the most important things when you see somebody to greet them. The one who greets somebody first is actually get rewarded more good deeds than the one who says it second. Did you know that? Cool, isn't it? The second name that we're going to be focusing on is Al-Mu'min. Al-Mu'min means the infuser of faith, the giver of faith. Not everyone has faith. Not everyone believes that there is one Allah. Allah Ta'ala, over time, He has sent Muslims and people of every single nation, every part of the world, messengers and reminders that there is only one Allah and that we should only worship Him. Over time, people forget, and that's why people have to be reminded again and again. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the last reminder. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was also the person that we come after. He was given the book, Quran. Now, the Quran is there for us. It gives us proof. It gives us proof in many ways. It gives us scientific proof, historical proof, proof through astrology and anatomy, and proof, mathematical proof. And we can definitely increase in our iman when we read the Quran. What happens to people when you don't read the Quran and when you don't believe in Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Can they be guided? Of course, everyone has a chance, but some people have hardened their hearts over time by listening to the shaitan all the time. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows who can be guided and who cannot. When we are praying, we should thank Allah for making us Muslims. The third name that we're going to be focusing on today is Al-Muhaiminu, the overseeing protector. When you are all alone by yourself and there's no mom and dad or anybody around, sometimes you feel scared. There are things that are unseen that you can be scared of, and Allah Ta'ala says, you know what? I'm here for you. I am Al-Muhaiminu, the person, the one who will always be there for you no matter what. And He also has given us du'as for our protection. He has given us the 4 Quls and Ayatul Kursi that we should read every night, every time we go outside, after every namaz. We're going to have protection from things that we cannot oversee. It also protects us from things that might happen to us, that might hurt us, calamities. Sometimes things happen that are bad and you're in a situation that you need help from, or you need safety. You're feeling unsafe, you're feeling alone, you're feeling scared. That's okay. Just know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is always there. The fourth and the last name that we're going to be focusing on is Al-Aziz. What does Al-Aziz mean? It means the mighty one, the one who nothing can take down. He is all powerful over all his creation. He is the one who made everything. So there is nothing that's stronger than him. When you say, Al-Aziz, protect me from something, you're asking the most mighty to help you, protect you from something. When Muhammad was born, that year there was an attack on the Kaaba. Did you know that? That attack was led by a king who wanted to crush the Kaaba. He used elephants to bring his army over to Mecca, and their plan was to destroy the Kaaba. When they were on their way to do that, Abu Muttalib, that is Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's grandfather, he had come across them. And the king told him of his plans. Listen, I'm going to destroy the Kaaba. And Abu Muttalib said, I'm not worried. The Kaaba belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the mighty one, Al-Aziz. He will take care of you. And that is exactly what he did. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when the army was coming towards the Kaaba, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent birds with little pebbles that threw the pebbles on the heads of the king and his army and the elephants. And with one strike of the pebble on their head, they all died. And that is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Aziz, the mighty one, protected his own house, the Kaaba. So when you need anything, when you need something, just ask Allah. He is the mighty one. He is the one who can truly help you. I hope that helps. Assalamu alaikum. Shout out to Zoya and Yusra. Assalamu alaikum, Zoya and Yusra. How are you doing?